The day was Sunday, June 25th, and Blacket, for the thousandth time, it's a revamp of Blooket. I have a video on it, released its very first event. Since this is during summer, this event was tropical themed, and was named very fittingly Tropical Triumph. The goal of the game was to collect all the treasures by digging them out, and the first to do so would win and yada yada. Sort of like Contest of Candy and Blooket, except more competition. Before we continue, this event has already ended, and I'm just doing a quick review and showing how I managed to get top 10. You start off with a stone shovel, 0 shells, which are basically tokens in this game, and a position on the leaderboard. The stone shovel takes 30 seconds to dig items out of the sand. For the low price of 25,000 shells, remember, shells equal tokens, you can upgrade your shovel to an iron one, which digs out items every 20 seconds, and then ruby, then gold, then diamond. Stats listed on the screen. Once you dig out an item, it'll appear in the log. Also, if it's a unique item, it'll appear here, where the black spots are. To dig out an item, you go to the dig site. As said before, your shovel, according to which one you buy, has a cooldown, and to dig, you simply click on the sand, and you're able to dig out any of these items or shells, tokens basically. The items range from tier 1s, the worst and most common, to tier 7s, the rarest and the most expensive. Next, we have the Bazaar, where, if you dig out duplicates of an item, you can list them here. So, if you've ran out of the patience to dig, and you have enough shells, here's where you would get an item that you don't have. It's also a good way to make extra shells, instead of just selling the items raw. Speaking of that, items can not only be listed, but be sold for raw price, such as tier 1s sell for 10 shells, tier 2s for 50, and so on. For the next two categories, my footage crashed on it, so I'll just be using screenshots to show what it would look like. Moving on, we have the leaderboard. Pretty self-explanatory. This will show who has the most items, not shells, just items, and place them according to who got them all first. Finally, we have the reward section. Just like Contest of Candy, first place will get all possible rewards, second place will get all rewards besides first place, and so on. For first and second place, they will get iridescent prizes, higher than mystical tier, and for third place, a mystical. This will make Bia, the first place prize, the rarest book in Blacket, since there will only be one in existence, at least until the next event. The golden seashell, which is for the top 10, golden crab for top 25, treasure chest awarded for collecting 1 million shells, and golden shovel, which is the easiest of the prizes, which is to collect all the items. Now that we're done with the quick run through, I'd like to say that I was part of the top 10 who won. I say top 10 because I actually got 8th place, and top 10 sounds better than that. Honestly though, a lot, and I mean a lot, of people were using scripts, which are basically hacks that do the event faster and more efficiently for you. I don't know how to code, and I'm not willing to pay for a script, so considering that I did this event manually, by hand, no scripts or hacks, I'll say 8th place is pretty good. I also managed to get 1 million shells just by auto-clicking overnight. Yes, auto-clickers are allowed, so no hate please. Now, for my 8th place, honestly as I said before, scripts are faster than anyone doing it by hand, and since I don't know how to code, I had to think of something quickly. Luckily before this, I had multiple alt accounts, which are basically duplicate accounts to your main one. Now on Blacket, you're not supposed to have alts, and they put measures in place to stop them, such as one account per IP address and so on. I managed to bypass this by using some less than conventional methods, but when the event started, I had my main account and 3 alts running simultaneously. Even with 3 alts though, my luck was pretty trash, and I barely got any tier 7 items. I did get a lot of shells though, because with 3 alts, it triples your digging effort, so the 1 million shells achievement was pretty easy. Before you guys complain though, Zastix, a co-owner of Blacket, did approve this method for just this event, so technically it's not considered cheating. The 3 alts helped a lot though, and after sitting for literally 5.5 hours clicking, I managed to get a multi-auto clicker running, so I could do something else while it grinded for me. The event was coming to a close for me, and I still hadn't got all 35 out of 35 items in order to make it into the top 10. I watched as people right below me claimed their spots in the top 10, and soon the only spots left were 9th and 10th. I was getting really desperate, so I direct messaged a friend. And thanked the Blacket lords. He said yes. So quickly, I grabbed the shells, and with that money, I finally bought the final item I needed to win the event. Shout out to @Pablo on Discord for that. At the time, I was 9th place, but then somebody accidentally left the event, bumping me up into 8th place. So yeah, that's how I managed to score top 10 in the very first Blacket event. Thanks for watching, and if you want to participate in events like these, go to blacket.org, make an account, and I'll see you over there. Thank you, and happy blooking.